Leo, gang, gang. What up, though, family? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Leo, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a fifth house as part of our birth charts, and we all deal with Leo energy to some degree, in some capacity, in our realities. So take what resonates here today in this message and leave the rest. Wow. For someone else. Tapping into your energy today, Leo, I use this Moonology deck along with this Faceted Garden Oracle deck to help me catch the vibe and see what Spirit's wanting to bring through for you as I'm connecting with the collective energy. And this feels so good. This feels huge for Leo. And I just want to show you as I split the deck here, getting ready to shuffle. We have the moon and the Six of Swords, which is very much in alignment with the energy that came through here in the Moonology deck with the Faceted Garden. So let's run through these cards and we'll break it down. First and foremost, you got New Moon in Leo. So you got your energy coming out here to start the reading off. And it says confidence is your key to success. We have the full moon in Taurus energy that came out next. It says your dreams need a practical plan. But then we have faith in your dreams here with the waxing crescent moon. I usually like to clarify each Moonology card with a Faceted Garden Oracle card or whatever other deck. I like to grab, the same amount. Two cards wanted to come through here. And then I take the bottom card as well as kind of an underlying message. Before we get into that, on the bottom of the Moonology deck here, we have the full moon in Cap. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Every sign and everybody has been getting this in my personal readings. It seems like it comes through in every reading. And to me, I think this really speaks to not just the end of a tough cycle approaches, but this is the full moon in Capricorn energy. And not only did we just have Saturn go back direct here November 15th, but we also had Pluto move out of the sign of Capricorn and into the sign of Aquarius. Pluto was in Capricorn since like '08, right? And so this really feels like the end of a tough cycle is approaching, and it feels for Leo like you're perennial on the bottom of the Faceted Garden. It feels like you're moving into a new season of your journey, and this feels, again, really good. It feels like it's time to bloom. It feels like things are coming to fruition for you. It feels like abundance and beauty. And the clarifiers in the Faceted Garden, you got the Cave card and the Consciousness card. Leo, it feels like you're coming out of the cave, right? For some of you, this is like coming out of a period of darkness, coming out of a period where you're feeling stagnant or like nothing was moving or like you were literally moving through the dark. Maybe some of you were dealing with some heavy energies. Maybe some of you were dealing with working through some shadow energies. Some of you were dealing with uncertainty. Some of you were dealing with grief, with sorrow, with loneliness, with solitude. And I see you kind of emerging from this cave. It almost looks like, in a sense, like coming out of the womb. So this rebirth, right? This emerging into a new world for you, Leo. And we have consciousness with it, which feels just like the moon in the Six of Swords. It's like we're moving from a higher state of consciousness now. This is the energy of enlightenment, of divine connection, of divine guidance, of divine healing. And so I feel like, Leo, you're really rooting into this connection with divinity, with your own divinity, with the divinity that surrounds us at all times. And it feels like maybe through this cave, through this darkness, is where you gained this connection. And now it feels like we're able to move from this space with this connection into something absolutely amazing, and bringing me back to this new moon in Leo energy. Confidence is your key to success. Have faith in your dreams, Leo. It feels like whatever's coming through for you from the divine right now, from your soul, is destiny, it is purpose, it is mission. So with that said, I am going to say a quick prayer. Feel free to join me, and then we'll dive into this message. I'm geeked to see what's going to come through for Leo today. And before we get into it, I just want to thank you all, Leos, Leo placements, and anybody else here for joining us, for being here in this space with me, with us, for showing your love and support. Thank you for all of you that take the time out of your day to watch these videos, to smash the thumbs up, to drop comments, to share these videos, to send donations and support me in all of the ways that you guys support me in this channel. It is truly appreciated. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, family. Let's get this message. Holy Divine Mother and Father, source of all creation and creation itself, Holy Spirit, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Leo family today for their highest good. Anything Leo needs to hear or know today, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation or healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower the collective and help us align with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives. And of course, above all, any messages that will help the collective align with the highest divine will for their journeys through this lifetime will be truly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Empress on the bottom of the deck, and we are going to start by grabbing a theme for today's message out of this double major deck here. Spirit, what's the theme of Leo's message today? Empress, though, Lovers, and Spirit wants one more, or two, or seven. 313, you may be seeing threes. 333, 303. 323. We got the Lovers, we got the Queen of Wands, and we do have the Tower out here. And so it does feel like you're moving out of this energy of destruction, of rebirth, of transformation, of structures, relationships, and situations coming down, crashing down, crumbling. And it really does, to me, this Queen of Wands here feels like this cave in this consciousness. It's like through the darkness, through your trials and tribulations, Leo, through this period of transformation, you are coming into your power, into your authenticity, into your passion, into this energy of being able to fearlessly and unapologetically create the life that you want. It feels like this is an energy of tending to your garden right now. It feels like spiritual self-care in general. I feel like some of you have went through major, like, literal spiritual awakenings here. Some of you have had like a Kundalini awakening through this process. And I see the healing, and I see this cultivation of deep connection with your intuition, with your emotions, with your your journey, with your spirit's journey here. So relationships, and I've been saying this in every reading. For those of you that have been connected to this channel for a while, you know my readings are not usually focused on relationships. But with that being said, they have been coming out in the collective in a big way. And why I feel that is because this year has been extremely transformative, right? We had Saturn retrograde since like May. We had Pluto at the ass end, at the last degrees of the sign of Capricorn. We still have the North Node in the sign of Aries and the South Node in the sign of Libra, where we had all of this eclipse action happening on that axis as well. So I think from May until like October, November was a huge portal for us in terms of relationships and clearing karmic relationships and karmic healing and rooting into this much deeper understanding, this higher consciousness, this soul level wisdom when it comes to our relationships, the role we play in relationships, the role we play for others, the role others play in our lives within relationships. And it feels like that eclipse portal right on the north and south nodes, right on the south node, was a huge, it was a huge karmic clearing. Okay, so it does feel like it's brought us into this space, Leo, of healing, of authenticity, of alignment with ourselves and with our truth. And ultimately, it feels like collective is calling in their soulmates and their soul tribe right now. But also, I see this as a deep connection and integration of your own self, your masculine and your feminine energies within, your light and your shadow energies within. And I think, as within, so without, that is going to echo out into our realities. So I want to say as well, congratulations, my babies. Good job. Keep up the good work. You did it. You made it through the Pluto and Capricorn transit here. And for Leo risings, I think, wouldn't that be in your 5th house, right? Of love and creativity and passion and all of that. So I think this is a collective thing, but if you had this transit going through your 5th house, Lord knows Pluto has transformed you in a big way when it comes to your relationships, your romantic relationships, your family relationships, your relationship with your own self and your own creativity. And with that North Node being in Aries, I feel this is igniting a spark within all of us, this spark of unapologetic authenticity. And I think we're getting closer and closer to the full integration of that, to where we are able to let that light shine. So with that, we're going to jump into the tarot. We're going to start off in your energy, Leo, and work our way out from there. Let's see what is popping with Leo's. What's Leo's energy, please, Spirit? Wow. I see possibly, first and foremost, I do see a deep, deep connection, Leo, that you've cultivated with yourself and with the divine, with spirit, with your intuition. I see that Leos have ascended so much in your gifts and your abilities. I see new gifts and abilities coming online. I see you really rooting into your own gifts and abilities, and kind of, for some of you, I see you just getting in touch with those and kind of opening that door, peeking behind that veil, so to speak. But for others, there are Leos that are like leveling up and honing in on new gifts and abilities and adding to your arsenal, and really being guided intuitively, divinely guided forward, and I see some fear around that. I see some stress. I see some worry, possibly some sleepless nights over. I think Leos are leaving an old world behind. And when I say that, I say it so passionately because those words do not do it justice, Leo. You're moving into uncharted territory. For some of you, you're like leaving everything you knew and found comfort in at some period and point of your journey behind and moving toward the unknown. You're moving toward the light. You're moving toward your next chapter. And some of you, you're having doubts, you're having fears, you're having anxiety around this. But around what, right? Around the divine guidance that you're getting right now, right? So I'm literally feeling the divine say, be still and know, Leo. You are being guided from a higher space right now, or a deeper space. And I really feel like there's nothing to fear. I feel like you're being asked to loosen your grip, to get out of your comfort zone. And I think above all, to truly trust the divine. Leo, family, there is a source, an energy, call it whatever you want, that is literally holding every planet in place, that is moving every single piece on this chessboard, that is beating our hearts, that is breathing our lungs, to the point where we can literally calculate when a retrograde is going to happen, and you know, these things. There is a source moving all things, and I think you're being called to truly put your faith in that right now. And it may be hard because, Leo, I know that you're so used to doing everything yourself and to having to handle it and to having to be that sunshine in the world and keep your light on and keep shining bright and keep producing and keep going and keep growing. But I think there's a higher power force at work right now for you, Leo. This feels very divine, very much like you're being guided into union with what is truly for you. For some of you, it is new relationships, it is soulmates, but for others, it's like it's literally a whole new world that you're moving into right now. So it's going to be everything, possibly like new careers, new jobs, new directions, new projects, new people. Okay, and I feel it's scary. I feel that. Okay, so what energies are helping and hindering right now? What energies are crossing Leo? Wow, you guys may be seeing 6s and 9s. We have 696 out here. We have actually 969. Leo, I really think optimism, and you're a Leo, right? You are the sun. I think it's so important to remain optimistic right now. I see a lot of this energy of wanting to go back to the old, or wanting to, or maybe not even wanting that, but of just this unknown coming in, and we're like reaching back for the known in some capacity, even if it's just energetically, emotionally, mentally. It's like, but I want to go back to when I was comfortable, right? Even if it wasn't that great, right? And I always like to show this tower when that energy comes up, because it's like, yeah, we built this great big tower and it was great and it was big, but do you think it was like fun in there, or like comfortable in there, or like ideal in there, right? And so to me, this lightning coming down and breaking this tower down is literally the hand of the divine coming to break these structures down. And yes, we may have worked so hard and built them up and been proud of what we built, but there is something better for you, Leo. So whether this was a relationships, jobs, home, living situations, regardless of what this tower was in your world, or if it was the whole world, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Hermit. There is something so much better for you on the horizon. And Leo, you have come so far. Just think about what you could truly create right now with how far you've come, with the knowledge, the wisdom, the abilities, the gifts that you've tapped into. There really feels like this energy of limitless possibility of creating from a much more conscious and aware and spiritually connected space. And with the Nine of Pentacles, your hard work, none of it has been in vain. I think every little situation, every little bit of it, you've been able to take something, Leo, that is going to be of use here in this new world. And I think you're in the period of time right now where maybe you're shedding the parts of it that you're not taking with you, and you're really rooting down into this Hermit, right? Into this wisdom. So 9 in numerology represents the ending of a cycle, and 6s are like balance and unity and harmony. It is literally the number of the lovers. So this doesn't, and truly the lovers in tarot doesn't necessarily have anything to do with a lover. It is our own divine masculine and feminine coming into union. It is a real spiritual awakening, which in turn, again, it echoes out into our reality, as within, so without. So you're closing a major chapter and you're moving toward your blessings here. And with the Six of Swords, Spirit says the worst of the storm is over. Now we just need to let the divine row the boat as we take care of ourselves and warm up and heal up and gather ourselves after this tower, after this cave, after this darkness, or this, we'll just say this last chapter. So I think you're in a period of deep reprogramming. I think you're in a period of learning to go with the flow a little bit, to refocus. And I think you're really realizing where there is fear, where there is doubt, where there is resistance. And just like the very first card that came out for you, confidence is your key to success. And your dreams need a practical plan, and have faith in your dreams. Have faith in what is coming through for you from the divine right now. And I don't know how this world got out here, but it's out here as well. So maybe some of you are literally moving. You are changing in a big way, and you're about to take that leap. Look how beautiful them grapes look. Do you have any idea how amazing, how sweet, how beautiful, how abundant this next chapter is going to be for you? The Sun, literally, stay rooted in that. And the Chariot. So 4 of Wands under that, where this energy all stems from, Leo, this is your card. This has all happened to bring you into your power, to bring you into your light, to bring you into your abundance, to grow you, and to bring you into alignment with the higher divine will. To me, it feels like, Leo, you built this tower by yourself. And what I feel like is happening is you're teaming up with divinity and building something that I don't even have words for, that is going to be beyond your wildest imagination, that is going to, for some of you, serve humanity in such a big way. I feel like you're tapping, and Leo, you serve humanity by just being here in your bright light, in alignment with your own divinity and with what lights you up, and moving from that space. So with the 4 of Wands, big 11-11 energy, and I think this is you stepping through that portal into the white light, into this limitless possibility, and being open to what the divine has for you. Yes, the 4 of Pentacles, getting out of your comfort zone, knowing that you literally lack nothing. And this, I'm hearing this 4 is foundation. It's a builder number, right? Your foundation right now is the divine, is divinity, is your faith, is that spark of hope. It is that connection with the unseen, with your higher self, with your spirit and the spirits that guide you, regardless of how you look at that or connect with that. Leo, this is way bigger than us. And so let's look at what's incoming, okay? And Spirit, there's something here in this card. Check this out. This is what Spirit needs you to see, because it's the Tower again. I'm seeing the star, which comes right after the Tower, which is Aquarian energy, which is the opposite polarity of your sign. So maybe doing things a little bit differently, maybe stepping into and embracing your own Aquarian energy a little bit more, which has to do with the collective and innovation and things like that. And regardless of whether or not you do have any aqua in your chart, we all have an 11th house. We all have that energy, and that just means that you've mastered it in past lives, right? And I think that there's something that you're being called. I think you're being called to create something that's in your heart, that is you, that is your spirit, that is going to serve humanity. For some of you, you're like, I'm not being called to build anything. This is just you tapping in fully with your divinity and letting your light shine in your day-to-day. There's nothing you have to do. And check this Tower card out. This person's falling out of the tower, or they jumped out of the tower, but they are surrounded in divine white light. There is nothing that could touch them spiritually, mentally, physically. You are divinely protected right now. The spirit, the divine, has you wrapped in a cloak of white light. And what I feel that's speaking to is you're good and you're guided right now, family. Know that. Period. Know that. What is incoming for Leo? Woo! Yeah, right, Leo. I think you're also having to learn to roll with uncertainty and know that you don't have to do it all yourself. And I think you're going to see that very clearly. What we have incoming, we have the void and the moon. We have the void and the moon, which is uncertainty. It is darkness. And here you are cutting through that with your light, with this breakthrough, or these epiphanies, these downloads. This is illumination, I feel like. This level of enlightenment. Again, I need you to see that the divine has drawn a line. To where nothing, you have the upper ground here, Leo. I'm telling you, there's nothing that, you got this. I think this is coming to fruition regardless. I think this is more of a learning thing for Leos to be like, I surrender. All right, I don't have to do it all alone. I can rely on the divine here. You have the Empress energy with the Magician on the bottom. Where attention goes, energy flows, and your attention should fully be on your endless, overflowing abundance, riches, love, prosperity, and blessings. As you gracefully and beautifully navigate this portal, Leo, and cross this threshold into your new world. I think you have clarity and the downloads and the understanding coming. But again, I think you're being guided to learn how to roll with that and to not push or force anything. This is Mars and Leo energy, and this is where you hold the freaking line, gang. This is where you say, okay, I'm here, I'm rooted, I'm holding the line, and this is on my heart, and I'm creating this, or I'm going for this, or I'm doing this, period. There's that confidence right there. And so this is very much about your heart, Leo, and what's on your heart and what's in your heart. and you really just focusing on that and knowing that it's coming from far beyond and that it's far bigger, and that you are being sent the help, the guidance, the clarity, the people that you're gonna need in order to do this or build this or whatever it is, and however it's gonna manifest for you. How exciting. I think Seven of Wands with the Empress, and then this Ace of Swords cutting through this uncertainty, this fear, this illusion, this void, whatever it may be, is very affirming, confirming. Just focus on the beauty right now. And let's grab some advice, but with the perennial, with the Empress, yo, it is your season, Leo. Some of you are building something huge here. And it's like you're taking everything that you've learned and gained along, you're whipping it up and making something magic here. With the train for confirmation, Leo, you are making something magical here. So what is the advice for Leo? And then I want to grab, for my own curiosity, I want to grab clarity on what it is you're creating. We have, wow. I think you're healing from a lot, Leo, and I think you need to give yourself that space and hold space for that process. I feel like you're on a whole nother level of consciousness here. You are on a whole nother level of awakening. Now is not the time to try to awaken everyone else around you. If you're looking around you and just seeing a bunch of sleeping people or dead people or bots or whatever, right? It's not your job. Remember, there is something so much larger and so divine at play here. It is your job to see these situations, these people, as reflections of yourself, and to look deeper into that and integrate your understanding and your knowing. But it's ultimately your job right now, Leo, to love yourself, to love your path, to love the divine, to pour into yourself and keeping a balance. For some of you, tapping in with some Kundalini yoga or some breath work, just getting out in nature. For some of you, going fishing, or I know that's not a message for everyone, but it's coming through. I'm seeing you go out and go fishing. Get in your zone, whatever that is to you, Leo. Get on the water. Go make a fire. Go walk through the woods. Go walk by the river or stand by the ocean, whatever it may be, to bring yourself in this silent, still connection with the divine, and be still and know. I feel like a lot of the Leos that are connecting with this reading are playing a huge role in the collective awakening. Okay, some of you are healing deep inner child stuff, and you're gonna take that and spread that like wildfire and bring tons of healing to this space. And I think that's gonna be for everyone. These trials and tribulations that you have navigated and been through have brought you into a different understanding of the world. Leo, it's made you better, and you're not letting it make you bitter. You're taking all of that, and for some of you, you're literally becoming enlightened, and you are healing the world in some way, or you're sharing your truth, or you're inspiring people. What is the advice? I think you're also being called to do it, to go for it, to distance yourself from the karmic people, the karmic situations, the karmic relationships, not just physically, but maybe emotionally and mentally as well. So again, getting out in beauty, in nature, doing things that light you up, doing things that make you feel good, doing things that make you feel abundant, using positive affirmations, working with the phases and cycles of the moon at this time as well to really help you release and help you tap in with planting those seeds, because they're definitely coming to fruition here. For some of you, you're absolutely moving into a soulmate connection here. For some of you, springtime is coming through heavy, and summer, so that may be significant when this mycelium, when this connection happens. And maybe you're already connected in some way, whether it's like over the internet or, across the world, or even just connected on astral. I feel like the connections that are being made at this time are divinely guided by the celestial realm, and it's because you've made it through that rite of passage that you're able to move into this new energy, this new day, this new space. Your advice is to be patient and to give yourself space, to hold space for yourself as you navigate this energy, and to be open to the clarity, the understanding, the downloads, and the connections, the new connections and ideas that are coming your way. To focus on solutions instead of mistakes, to focus on the healing instead of the breaking. The breakthrough is in the breaking. This is about where you're putting your energy, Leo. Are you pouring your energy into this lack, into this doubt, into this pain, into this fear, into this sickness? Or are you pouring your energy into your victory and your connection with the divine? For some of you, I see it. I see the negative programming. I see the negative programming. I see the negative people, negative thought patterns, negative self-talk. For some of you, like addictions, it's something that, and it's going to be different for everyone, it's holding you back, and you are taking your power back from that. The devil is a liar. For some of you, you have ancestors, passed on loved ones that are coming through, whether it's in your dreams or in your meditations, or whenever you're in flow and you're able to receive, you have helpers on the other side that are guiding you, that are helping you to heal, that are bringing you this clarity. And your real message here is that confidence. It's focusing on the blessings and the love that is right here, right now, because you made it. I know it's been a hell of a journey, Leo, but you're here. You made it. All right, so stay up out your head, family. Let's grab a couple oracle cards. For some of you, you have a grandfather or a male energy that you were connected with on this earthly realm. You were in the hospital with this person when they left their body, or maybe in the ambulance with this person, or maybe something happened. Okay, that's not a message for everyone, but there's a mature masculine energy disembodied coming through. For some of you Leos, I have a heavy feeling it's a grandfather energy for somebody. Somebody has watched you go through a bunch of shit with your family and wants you to know that it's all gonna be okay. It's like grandpa coming through, like, I've seen this shit with the family and I got you, my baby, right? That's what I'm feeling from that. And that's not going to be for everyone, but it's definitely coming through. Check in with your body and release any tension you're carrying. What's the message for Leo? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Stay present. That is where life happens. Sheesh, let's go. And that's that 5 of Cups, right? We're in the 3 spilled cups. That's the past shit, right? The 2 cups that are here right now, we miss out on them when we're in those empty cups. So it is about being present, being grateful, being here now, right? And being open to this guidance that's coming. What else for Leo? Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. For some of you, you were not there when someone passed and you feel guilty. Your homie or your friend or your person needs you to know that they love you and that they're good. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Okay, let's grab a message from your mind. The train going ham out back right now. Sheesh. All right, what's the message for Leo? Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This is not easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. So be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you, Leo. Ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another, even if it's just the divine. You do not need to deal with this alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out, Leo family. Do that shit today. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things like soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. To me, that feels very much like that Empress energy. For some of you, even like putting some essential oils up, and just being in a good space, lighting some candles, jumping in a salt bath, having a spa day, right? You deserve it, Leo. Plus, you're going to need your energy, man. You're going to need your energy for these blessings, okay? We've got a whole new adventure in front of us, Leo. Sacred sexuality and share your wisdom. These are your 2 threads of fate cards. I'm going to leave you with these. This sacred sexuality is your Kundalini energy. It is your creativity. It is your passion. Making sure that you're directing and focusing that on what it is you're being called to create and not wasting it or draining it in any way or aiming it toward frivolous, meaningless shit. Is super important. But some of you are like becoming Kundalini instructors, or you're becoming like some type of coach or teacher, or sharing your wisdom and knowledge on whether it's the art or the creativity or this spiritual practice or whatever it is, right? I think you're stepping into a new level of your role, of your mission. The revolutionary. Let's freaking go. Leo, I love you all so much, and I appreciate you all for being here, especially if you made it this far. Thank you for all of your love and support, man. Thank you for just showing up and being here on this journey with me. Y'all are blessed. Remember that. Y'all are strong. Y'all are the sunshine. Remember that. There is nothing in this entire existence that you have done or that you could have done that could make you unworthy of your divine inheritance. Okay, family, you gotta know that. You gotta know that these blessings, this mission, this energy, this beauty, this person, it is yours by divine right. So let's go and get it. And let's celebrate the end of this tough cycle. Leo, I hope you were able to take something from this message. I hope it made sense to you. I hope it serves you as you move forward along your journey, and I hope to meet up with you again as we move forward and create this new world, man. Stay positive, stay focused, family. And I will hopefully see y'all on the next reading.